Either write something worth reading or do something worth writing. You may delay, but time will not. Tell me and I forget, teach me and I may remember, involve me and I learn. They who can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. Justice will not be served until those who are unaffected are as outraged as those who are. He that can have patience can have what he will. A penny saved is a penny earned. Being ignorant is not so much a shame, as being unwilling to learn. Those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety, deserve neither liberty nor safety. I didn't fail the test, I just found 100 ways to do it wrong. It is the first responsibility of every citizen to question authority. Well done is better than well said. An investment in knowledge always pays the best interest. I am for doing good to the poor, but, I think the best way of doing good to the poor, is not making them easy in poverty, but leading or driving them out of it. I observed, that the more public provisions were made for the poor, the less they provided for themselves, and of course became poorer. And, on the contrary, the less was done for them, the more they did for themselves, and became richer. If all printers were determined not to print anything till they were sure it would offend nobody, there would be very little printed. Instead of cursing the darkness, light a candle. 'Tis a great confidence in a friend to tell him your faults, greater to tell him his. Remember not only to say the right thing in the right place, but far more difficult still, to leave unsaid the wrong thing at the tempting moment. Be at war with your vices, at peace with your neighbors, and let every new year find you a better man. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Dost thou love life? Then do not squander time, for that's the stuff life is made of. The person who deserves most pity is a lonesome one on a rainy day who doesn't know how to read. He that is good for making excuses is seldom good for anything else. Educate your children to self-control, to the habit of holding passion and prejudice and evil tendencies subject to an upright and reasoning will, and you have done much to abolish misery from their future and crimes from society. Never confuse motion with action. Whoever would overthrow the liberty of a nation must begin by subduing the freeness of speech. Do not anticipate trouble, or worry about what may never happen. Keep in the sunlight. Whatever is begun in anger, ends in shame. Be slow in choosing a friend, slower in changing. There was never a bad peace or a good war. The heart of a fool is in his mouth, but the mouth of a wise man is in his heart. For the want of a nail the shoe was lost, for the want of a shoe the horse was lost, for the want of a horse the rider was lost, for the want of a rider the battle was lost, for the want of a battle the kingdom was lost, and all for the want of a horseshoe nail. Love your enemies, for they tell you your faults. If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. A slip of the foot you may soon recover, but a slip of the tongue you may never get over. In this world nothing can be said to be certain, except death and taxes. When you're testing to see how deep water is, never use 2 feet. Happiness depends more on the inward disposition of mind than on outward circumstances. Trouble knocked at the door, but, hearing laughter, hurried away. Life's biggest tragedy is that we get old too soon and wise too late.